Welcome back to the course. This is now lesson number 12.1, present simple and progressive. We're going to see the passive voice form of these two tenses. Vamos a ver la forma en voz pasiva del presente simple progresivo. For that, we need to remember, we're going to see the passive structure for present simple and present progressive. También vamos a entender cuál es la diferencia entre hablar la voz activa o la voz pasiva. First, we're going to see some grammar notes. And this is something really important here. Cuando el sujeto de la oración realiza la acción del verbo, estamos hablando de active voice, activa. So what is the purpose of this? The purpose is to have a firm tone, to be direct and clear. Okay, so let's see this example below. Monkeys adore bananas. Okay, so what is the action? The action here is adore. And who or what is performing the action? The answer is the monkeys. Los monkeys, los monos en este ejemplo son quienes llevan a cabo la acción. And that is the subject of the sentence. So what happens when we are going to use the passive voice? Well, it's going to change the focus from who does what to what is done. So, el sujeto cede su protagonismo a la acción. What is the purpose? Es destacar la acción en detrimento de quien o que la realiza. So, now we're going to be focusing more on this part, esta parte, than on who is performing the action. So, for instance, bananas are adored by monkeys. And the translation for that into Spanish would be las bananas son adoradas por los monos. Okay, so now let's see the form or the structure that we're going to be using for the present simple passive voice, voz pasiva en presente simple. First, we need the thing receiving the action, then the form of the verb be, past participle of verb be, the word or the preposition by, and the thing doing the action. So, en esta oración, the students son quienes son afectados por la acción. Luego tenemos are, es la forma del verbo be, en este caso are, porque the students is plural. Okay, so we can replace the students with they are. En el pasado, el verbo en este caso es teach y el pasado participio de ese verbo es taught. Ese es el pasado participio. Then the preposition by, con la cual indicamos quién está realizando la acción. And finally, the teacher. The students are taught by the teacher. Los estudiantes son educados o enseñados por el maestro. So now we need a list. So the form of the verb be used in the passive voice is the past participle. Esta es la forma que usamos en la voz pasiva, which is past participle. Normalmente en el caso de algunos verbos, por ejemplo, verbos como teach, take, write, que no son verbos regulares, de hecho, ninguno de los que está aquí lo son, hay que aprenderse la forma uno por uno. Pues toda esta lista de verbos no regulares hay que aprenderlo uno por uno. Y por mencionar algunos ejemplos, awake, despertar, awakened, despertado, bear, transportar, born, transportado, keep, mantener, kept, mantenido, give, dar, given, dado. ¿Okay? Cuando hay que usar este verbo, este tiempo verbal, la forma de la voz pasiva, tenemos que usar, esta es la forma que tenemos, past participle. En algunos casos, esta forma suele coincidir con la forma en pasado, pero no siempre es así. Por ejemplo, built and built es la misma forma, held and held, pero no así hid and hidden. entonces hay que tener bien. And what about present progressive passive voice? Bueno, es exactamente lo mismo que con el presente simple, passive voice, pero aquí entre el verbo be y la forma del verbo en pasado participio vamos a agregar siempre la palabra being. Okay? So thing receiving the action plus be plus past participle of verb plus by plus thing doing the action. Let's review this with the vocabulary in phrases. First, starting with the present simple. So this is the active voice. Here, up here, you're going to see whether if it's active or passive. Once a week, Tom cleans the house. Tom limpia la casa una vez por semana. So we can say that exact same thing, but in passive voice. Podemos decir lo mismo en voz pasiva. Once a week, the house is cleaned by Tom. La casa es limpiada por Tom una vez por semana. Another example, this is the active voice. The gardener waters the flowers every evening. El jardinero rega las flores cada tarde. Nuevamente la voz activa se enfoca en quién hace la acción. And then the passive says the flowers are watered by the gardener every morning. Las flores son regadas por el jardinero cada tarde. Now we are focusing on who is receiving the action and the action itself. One more example is this one. The active voice would be everybody loves chocolate, right? Todo el mundo ama el chocolate. ¿Cómo sería en voz pasiva? Sería de la siguiente forma. Chocolate is loved by everybody. El chocolate es amado por todo el mundo. So then we have the present progressive. This is an example of the active voice. Right now, Sarah is writing the letter. Sara está escribiendo la carta ahora mismo. Right now, this is now the passive voice. The letter is being written by Sarah. La carta está siendo escrita por Sara ahora mismo. So now you can notice that we have inserted the word being to the sentence or into the sentence. The postman is delivering the mail. El cartero está entregando el correo. Then the passive says the mail is being delivered by the postman. El correo está siendo entregado por el cartero. Then we have active again. They are washing my car now. And then ellos están lavando mi carro ahora. Passive voice will be my car is being washed by them now. Mi carro está siendo lavado por ellos ahora mismo. So by now you already know what the preposition by is doing in these sentences, but let's just recap that. We're going to use the subject pronouns, and when we're using passive voice, we're going to use by plus an object pronoun. So let's verify what are the equivalences for that. I, me, you, he, him, she, her, it, we, us, they, them. So this is a recap, present simple passive voice. So once a week the house is cleaned by Tom. Si queremos reemplazar Tom con el pronombre, sería by him. ¿Ok? Siempre después de cualquier preposición, y en este caso by es una preposición, vamos a usar la forma del pronombre objeto del pronombre. Bueno, la forma objeto del pronombre. En este caso, la de he sería him. The flowers are watered by the gardener every evening. Nuevamente aquí podemos decir en vez de gardener, podemos escribir him o decir him. Chocolate is loved by everybody. Present progressive passive voice. Right now the letter is being written by Sarah. Ahora mismo la carta está siendo escrita por Sara or by her, si prefieren usar el pronombre personal. The mail is being delivered by the postman or by him. And my car is being washed by them now. Mi carro está siendo lavado por ellos ahora mismo. Finally, let's verify some pronunciation notes for this one. We have first house, 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 cleaned, cleaned, flower, flower, watered, watered, by, gardener, gardener, loved, loved, everybody, everybody, letter, letter, being, being, written, written, delivered, delivered. That is the end of lesson number 12.1. See you in the next one.